used to have to walk by our store number 6 on 5000 Block Kingsway every day on the way to school. Several months after I started BCIT, along came a London Drugs recruitment drive, and I was desperate for money at the time, like most starving students. And so I started working for London Drugs under Bob Thompson, who is still a store manager with us today. And it was one of those things that just really got into my blood. I started as a stock guy, as we were referred to back then, but today we know them as sales service. I did that for several months, just shy of a year, and then I became a sales supervisor. I did that for a couple years, in which I moved on to what was called Sales Manager Third in Charge. Today we know them as Department Manager General Merchandise, which I did that for a couple of years. Then I moved on to Sales Manager Second Charge, as we know them today, Assistant Store Managers. And I did that for about 3 or 4 years, became an Assistant Manager when we changed the titles, and then was promoted to Store Manager. And I worked at our Port Coquitlam location, then transferred to the Vancouver Island location in Nanaimo, and then came back as a district manager, which I did for almost 3 years, and then came into HR, first as the Director of Human Resources, and then had responsibilities added to my portfolio. I came back into operations just over 3 years ago, and today I'm Senior Vice President responsible for retail operations, distribution, and e-commerce, plus a number of other tasks as I've taken on. London Drugs is full of people like myself that it wasn't their intention to work in retail, and have ended up having very long and successful careers. We've always attracted people that unexpectedly ended up having a career, and I think that that's something that employees bring to the table if they want to have not just a store level career, but London Drugs allows an employee to have multiple careers within one company, and that's pretty unique. Everyone else can compete on wage. There's always someone else that will be able to throw more money at someone, or perhaps more benefits. There's someone that may offer you better hours or a more stable work schedule that fits your needs. But all of those things are very short term, and they can change based on the business climate. But the one thing that can't be replaced, and is uniquely London Drugs, is our outstanding culture of the people that you work with and the type of customers we attract. If you're great at taking care of the customer and provide exceptional customer service, superior customer service as we say, then there's lots of hours to work, the sales continue to grow, that allows us to build new stores, that allows loyalty of customers at a time where there's incredible competition. It really is the foundation for everything that we do at London Drugs. So that's the number one advice I can give to new employees and existing experienced employees. Take care of the customer and they'll take care of you. You've never been at a better time with London Drugs. We're going to be growing the company continuously over decades. We're going to expand into markets that we've talked about for years. We're going to have management needs like we've never had before. So there's nothing but opportunity for a new management person. Definitely the more flexible you are, either in terms of geographical location or stores within a market, really allows the company to put you in situations that allow you to test and develop your skills differently. So flexibility is pretty critical. We're looking for initiative. And really, we're looking for behaviors that give us great evidence that that initiative will continue into the future. It's not really so much the skill that we're focused on. It's sending a loud and clear signal to the company that through your behaviors, you're prepared to take an extra step, to show the initiative to build your own career. We can teach you merchandising systems. We can assist you to think like an entrepreneur. We can teach you financials. We can teach you performance management. But the one thing that every single person has always got promoted on at London Drugs is their ability to be a great leader of people, a great manager of people, and most importantly, just a really good person to work with. There is an old saying, and I may have it wrong, that we learned in our training from Zig Ziglar, which is that you had to do and be before you could have. And I always used to take that to heart because I had to obviously do the best job I could in my current position and constantly read and learn and take courses. But I also had to develop skills that I thought were going to be required, or the company told me were going to be required, for 1, 2, and sometimes 3 positions beyond what I thought I may be capable of in the future. If I knew then what I know now about the amount of support available to me in my career, I think I could be even more effective than I have been in the past. There's always so many people willing and able to help at London Drugs. That was certainly part of my experience coming through. And so really as an employee, you've got the 3 essential elements for building a career. You've got interested people who want to see you successful and will spend some personal time giving you personal advice. You've got core resources around hard skills, learning the hard skills of merchandising, customer service, and financial management, for example. And you've also got the soft skills development around people management, conflict resolution, and leadership. And those 3 things combined, you can easily invest on just by spending about 10 minutes online on our LD portal that will drive you to all sorts of different wonderful resources that allows you to build a career path for yourself. So really, if you're interested in wanting to have a wide degree of control over your career, that you want to work for a company that invests in the community, that invests in people, that has great ethical standards, that allows you to either learn about technology or use technology, and have the flexibility that people need in their lives today, really, London Drugs is a wonderful career opportunity for you to consider. I've often been asked what is it that allowed me to stay with the company a long time, especially since I had such other strong desires to work at a career in an industry totally different than retail. And I don't think that there was one moment in time. I think it was layers upon layers of positive experiences working for London Drugs that I woke up one day and I realized this is just the best career that anyone could have.